and he shall not serve for more than 2 terms. Are we together? That provision in section 9 of the old constitution was removed. Aiko. In its place, we came up with Article 142, which says the term of office of a president. The president shall serve from the date he is sworn in to the date when the person next elected president under Article 136(2)(a) is sworn in. We removed the provision of 5 years. So if anybody wants to discuss the term of president, you tell him there is no part of the constitution anywhere. The people of Kenya said you shall serve as president for 5 years. It's not there. That is the first step. There is no in our constitution for 5 years. And that is just on the term of president. Let us now go to what Article 136 that we are being told about says. Article 136 of our constitution says this: the election of a president shall take place, these are the keywords, on the second Tuesday in August in the 5th year. Tuesday, August in the 5th year. When you count, first and foremost, consider this. It is said it is done inside the 5th year, inside it, not after, not every. It is done inside the 5th year. So your duty as a citizen is to ask yourself, when is the 5th year? And to find the 5th year, you go to the date of the last election. The last election was on the 9th of August. Are we clear on that one?
Yeah.
In our constitution, Article 259, it tells you how to count years. It tells you count a year from the date prescribed to the eve of the corresponding date in the next year. So 9th of August 2022 runs until the 8th of August 2023. That is year 1. Year 2 runs from 9th of August 23 to 8th of August 24. That is year 2. Year 3 runs from 9th of August 24 to 8th of August 25. That is year 3. Year 4 runs from 9th of August 25. 9th of August 25 to 8th of August 26 August. That is for 4 years. The most important part, year 5, when does it start running? It starts running from the 9th of August 2026 and it ends on the 8th of August 2027. Are you together? Now between the 9th of August 2026 to 8th of August 2027, you are supposed to find the second Tuesday in August. The second Tuesday in August. And that second Tuesday in August from the 9th of August 26 can only fall in which year? The year 2026.
Come again.
You have been told it is, this is your constitution. This is your constitution. We are reading Article 136. Article 136 says, conduct your elections on the second Tuesday in August inside the 5th year. The 5th year we have established runs from the 9th of August 2026, write it down, and it ends on the 8th of August 2027. and you are told to look for the second Tuesday inside that 5th year in August. That second Tuesday can only be in which year? 2026. So why are we waiting for Kumi bila break? From where? What has been happening is people have refused to accept that the 5-year term that was in section 9 of the old constitution was done away with. It was removed. We came up with a new system. We divorced term of office from the election cycle. We have our own election cycle, which is a 4-year election cycle. Because inside the 5th year, we must conduct our elections. You serve for 4 years, you start your 5th year, we look for the second Tuesday in August inside that 5th year, and we do elections. That is the law. And to show you that this has happened before, those who remember, Uhuru Kenyatta was elected president on the first term on the 4th of March 2013, right? Yes. He was sworn into office on the 9th of April 2013. Let us do the same math, how the elections were done inside the 5th year. So elections done on the 4th of March 2013, year 1 runs from 4th of March 2013 to 3rd of March 2014. That is year 2, 4th of March 2014 to 3rd of March 2015. Year 3, 4th of March 2015 to 4th of March 2016. Year 4, 4th of March 2016 to 3rd of March 20. Year 5, important again. Year 5 ran from 4th of March 2017 to 4th of March 2018. We went inside to look for the second Tuesday in August inside that 5th year. And the second Tuesday fell on the 8th of August 2017. Is that not what we did? Yeah. We did our elections on the 8th of August 2017. Why didn't we say that Uhuru Kenyatta wait for 2018 for the first elections? Because we have 5 years. Because we were applying the constitution. And I also want you to remember this. The only person in the constitution who has been given a 5-year term is somebody called an MCA. Owino, my brother here, was an MCA at the time, serving here in Nairobi County. When Owino and his colleagues were told to go for elections on the 8th of August 2017, they said, no, my 5-year term has not ended. Article 177(4). They went to court. The court told them, we agree, the constitution says your 5-year term, but the same constitution says your election must be conducted with the others on the second Tuesday of August inside the 5th year. Owino will tell you they went home without the full 5 years, without any compensation. Why is it a problem today when we ask it that the same provisions of the constitution which were used then to be used now, and IEBC must organize for us elections next year in August on the second Tuesday? It's pure and simple. But why is it difficult? Majority of our citizens, even here, everybody thinks that a president, an MP, a governor, an MCA is entitled to serve for 5 years. Remove it from your head. They are not. Nobody is given 5 years in our constitution. So remove it. And if an MP, a president went to office thinking he had 5 years, I'm sorry. You should have read the law. You should have looked at the previous practice and known you are going to serve for 4 years, and in the 5th year, you are going to leave office. It's pure and simple. What happens if you do an election 2017, 2027? Do you know what your constitution says? Anybody who attempts to form a government outside this constitution shall be guilty of treason. That is your penal code. Trying to establish an administration outside the constitution is treason. So even IEBC and any political party that attempts to participate in elections outside the 5th year, in the 6th year, they will be committing treason against the people of Kenya. As the people of Kenya, you have a responsibility to take ownership of your constitution and demand that the constitution needs to be respected and applied fully as it is. I hope that is clear, unless there's any question that anybody may have for me to clarify. Speaker?
Any question? Just a show of hands. Yes, sir. Yes.
Maybe before you ask the question, let me also just say this. To just put a conclusion to the question of term of 5 years. Uhuru Kenyatta in his first term, at the time when we went for the 2017 elections, from the date he was sworn in, he had served for 4 years and 5 months. He never served for 5 years. In his second term, when we went for the 2022 elections, he had served for 4 years and 8 months. So we do not have any provision, we don't have any practice of people being in office for 5 years. MPs in the first parliament, the 11th parliament, the first parliament of the new constitution, they served for 4 years and 4 months. In the 12th parliament, the second parliament of the new constitution, they served for 4 years and 8 months. So where is this 5-year term coming from? We must reject the brainwashing that legacy politicians want to feed in our heads, that they are entitled to a 5-year term.
Okay, sir. Maybe we start with the